Good evening, guys. Long time no see. This is Mike here in the town of Otter. It is in the early evening of August 12th here in the year of 2017. And despite the lack of videos, well, I haven't been playing a ton of Animal Crossing. I've been playing enough to keep up with the town. I had a couple busy weeks, and then it seemed like someone was visiting me every weekend, or I was traveling over the weekend, and then I was like sick for 2 weekends in a row. So I just didn't feel a lot like editing and recording. And plus, I was working on Avius as well, with on some of a lot of my free time a couple weeks ago. And then yeah, I was also just playing some other old GameCube games. I played through the first Pikmin. I'm almost finished playing through the second Pikmin. Was thinking about playing the third. Was playing Zelda updates some more. So I was keeping myself content and just didn't really feel like recording much, which has kind of been the story of this channel a lot recently. But today I wanted to go and do a video just to update what I've been doing the last few days, or yeah, the last like couple weeks since there's been a last episode. I think the last episode was Otter Day, was briefly, and then I hadn't played since the last recording, which was 4th of July. But I've now played a little bit here and there, and then some other times. So this is a bunch of stuff because I keep forgetting to do the campers, and we only have a couple weekends left of that. So I need to get that done because I don't really care so much about all the other items. I just want the tent model. So I'm going to be working on that maybe later, maybe tonight, because I'm also hunting for the elusive giant beetle still. So let me give you an update on my bugs and fish. We have a few things we're going to do. So I'm going to start with the bugs and fish first of all. I've been going through and catching the rest of the summer stuff because I realized there was more I needed than I thought. So over the last few days I've caught them. Today when I was on earlier, this morning I caught a mantis, and somehow I have yet to catch a sweet fish. I guess that's because I just haven't been doing much river fishing. So these two need to be donated here and are new ones that we've caught. Also got myself the Arapema finally, kind of luckily as well. So that's it for right now. In a couple of days, during the second half of August, I'll have probably another episode. We'll be getting the jellyfish, and then we'll get into September where we'll be able to get the salmon. And then the other three fish here are all going to be winter fish, and they won't come out until I believe December, which will be the bitterling, the pond smelt, and the stringfish. So we're wrapping up the fish very quickly, and it's just going to be a long wait through fall until winter arrives when we'll be able to catch those last three fish, which is usually the way it works for me in Animal Crossing. Although in this version there's not really fall fish. But we also did play in the spring this time. I guess usually I don't play the game until the summer. So some of the spring fish you catch in the fall as well. But in GameCube there's not a lot of fall fish. So it's kind of summer and then those three winter ones, and then of course the year-round ones. But so we're kind of done hunting down elusive things until the stringfish shows up. The salmon and the jellyfish will be easy to get, but it'll be good because we'll do lots of fishing once we get into September, because that's when the sea bass briefly disappears, and I'll talk about all that stuff later when we do some more fishing with that. As for the bugs, I've been doing some more bug hunting at night. Realized I was missing the mountain beetle, I guess because I always think it looks like the saw stag, so I got myself that. All the other beetles. Got myself the jewel beetle as well during the day, and as I just caught the mantis because that came out in August, as did the long locust and then the grasshopper. So I got those, and then I have all four of the cicadas. So as far as bugs go, I need to catch the giant beetle, which I've hunted only one night because it's not till after 11. Usually I'm not up that late, but I'm not too worried about that because we can always get it at the island, I think, a bit easier by just going back and forth real quick with our one tree. But I will be spending some more time after 11 p.m. hunting for beetles, and then hopefully get ourselves a giant beetle. And then the rest of these are all fall bugs. We've got ourselves the three crickets, the migratory locust, the bagworm, the red dragonfly, which will all be coming out in September, October, November timeframe. So we'll finish there'll be bugs to catch as we go up through the next couple seasons, but into September we'll get at least another couple. But the banded dragonfly I still need. Now you can get those on the island as well, and again I might try doing that because today I hunted for like an hour and I probably saw a dozen of them, and they're just, I feel like the other reason why I'm recording today. Good evening. The meteor shower reaches its peak tonight. Come watch it by the lake. That kicks off at 6 o'clock. That's really the reason why I decided to record this update today. So anyway, that's what we're doing for the bugs. I'm almost finished with getting all the summer bugs Just those two, which are the hardest ones to catch in the game, in my opinion, because one's the most rare, and the other one is the most difficult because it basically spawns somewhere on the edge of an acre and zooms across, and if it hits a tree or a house or something, it flies away. And if you don't enter the acre, the same spot as the other one, then you're kind of just not going to catch it. And I got really close a couple times, and I just got frustrated and was tired of just doing nothing but running laps around town. So both of those bugs, I may be going to the island if I can't catch them at the end of August. Which will be fine because those you can catch at the island, unlike the fish, which I was glad I got that air palm out. I dug up this amazing painting, but I haven't had Red visit since, so that happened. We have the meteor shower going on right now, so we're going to go take a look at that in a few. The other thing that began back on the 25th and has been going all through August was the morning aerobics. I'm not going to show that off, but I just wanted to mention that I have been going. I think I've done like 11 or 12 days. So in another couple mornings of me going, then I'll have an episode where we actually go visit, and that's when we'll get the prize and all that stuff. So you have to visit 14 mornings. You get this exercise card the first day, and it just kind of hangs around in your pockets until then. So I have this, and we will be watching. I'll be waiting, and then the next episode I'll probably be recording will be us taking on the final aerobics, so we can just see that once and kind of be done with that. So I cleaned up the house a little bit. I haven't really found any new cabana stuff. I have found some new modern stuff, which I actually have right now in my pockets that I wanted to put, because I think the upstairs will be good as a modern-ish kind of room, and then the downstairs will be that cabana-ish kind of room for now, and then maybe we might start switching the cabana over to the cabin, depending on the season, but I know I'm about to the point where I want to do a new character, so that I have space to put more of my furniture, and then I want to have like a game room too, where I can just put all the NES games that we're collecting. So I know I need that extra character with an extra house, but I didn't want to do it until we paid off this mortgage. I really wanted to wait until this one was finished, and I know we're close. I have another 100,000 to go pay off, so we're gonna go take a look at that here in a few. Because there's also some letters I just wanted to get you guys up to date on. Yeah, I need more storage, a place where I can just go ahead and store, all these pinwheels and things I just don't want to sell, but I want to keep. I'm such a hoarder in this game, but hey, we got the space. In New Leaf, it makes it so easy for you to be a hoarder, but in this one, that actually kind of makes it a little tricky, because you don't have the huge house space, and then you also don't have the huge storage space, so you actually kind of have to think twice about it. But I'm looking to build a new character with a new house eventually. But for now, I need to check on those things to see if they're reorderable, the pinwheels and stuff like that. The non-reordables, obviously, I have to hoard them as best I can. No luck on that last fossil. I have just not dug up fossils at all. I have not felt like it, so I haven't got close to... I don't realize I don't have one of these in my house. We only have one at the island. So I need to grab one of these to put with my grasshopper, because that makes the perfect summer-sounding room, even late into the season. So I think once I'm not hunting bugs and fish all the time, and desperate for money, then I'll start doing the little oh my god, we have 400,000 still. Holy crapo! Then we'll start working on the getting that lost fossil again, and digging those up every day. I don't know why we just didn't get it by now. Oh, I have some to mail, and I meant to show off the letters. Okay, stand by. So I just wanted to show off a couple letters from Mom. I thought one or two of them was really funny, and I wanted to show them to you. I think one person moved and Maple moved, I think, in the time since we recorded last. So one person moved and we got Vesta in her place, and I visited her once, and I'm not interested in her at all. But we still got all the people I care about in town, which is what matters. Shoot. I have something in that letter. Don't know what it is. It's a fishing rod. I just had a pocket full of letters from home, and I just had to get rid of them. So anyway, Oh yeah, this is what I got this morning. I decided I could stand to lose a few pounds, so I started doing aerobics. What a fiasco. It's a long story, but your dad ended up calling the fire department. Firemen are cute. Love, Mom. I thought that one was quite funny. Um, I'll just open these real quick until I find the one that I wanted to do. Oh yeah, would it kill you to visit your folks once in a while? We miss you. That one's kind of funny. Yeah, strange. Yeah, this what? These strange letters, but I just want to share my life with you, even if you have chosen to live with animals, which I'll never understand. And don't they smell? Like, I think that one's hilarious too. Um, yeah. She had a couple good letters here, so you can pause and read these if you want. These are the ones I've just gotten over the last 2, 3 weeks, because some of the days I just got on and checked my mail and um, opened up the aerobics deal, got my stamp. Okay, I think that was all the new ones because that was back to birthday and that was back in June. So that's that. We still have 300,000 left, but I'll probably make a good some good money. You just don't make money off of bug hunting in this game. They're just too few and far between, and you've really only got the giant beetle, which is 10,000, and I've only found them once. So fishing is really, again, if you just want to make quick money, you got to do the ocean fishing usually, and that's just kind of what this falls back under. Which will be very difficult in the next couple of days because of all of the jellyfish. So it may be time to work on a few other projects around town, or potentially just making that second character and paying off those loans with the cheap money, and then pay off the rest of this guy's debt in a couple of weeks when the sea bass disappears, and we make a ton of money from the fishing. That might be what we're doing. I forgot where our lake was. All right, here's the meteor shower. Ooh, there's a big fishy in the water. I bet you it's a giant catfish. Although at this hour, it might actually potentially be a giant snakehead, but those might have disappeared at 4 or 8, I don't remember. I don't want to, I know I'm going to talk to him the second I, oh my gosh, come on, help me out, fish. I'm going to be talking to Cody, or Murphy. I just triggered a bunch of people by calling him Cody, because Cody's a very popular bear, but he's blue. He looks like him exactly almost, but he's blue and cuter. See Sally over there checking out the meteor shower all alone? That is just plain wrong. What kind of freak sits alone and watches meteors like that? That's not what I thought he was going to say. That's why I came with Static, right? Oh, Static and you were on a little... Wait, Static is a boy and Murphy's a boy, so you're just coming as bros because you don't want to be the awkward one. You're afraid you're going to be the awkward one that's like by yourself. And you're making fun of poor Sally, who's all alone. I thought you were going to be like, we should go invite her, or Mike, go say hi to her. He was like, no, what a loser. She's here by herself. Murphy's like the frat guy. Oh my gosh. You guys are acting like you're a married couple. Okay. Maybe this will be better luck. Come on, fishy. At least you guys can see some meteors as we're doing this. So this is just like any of the other events, like the full moon viewing or the fireworks shows. You see the reflection in the lake. This is supposed to be the Perseid meteor shower that peaks this time in August. It's peaking right now in real life. And typically you'll they just kind of pick one. I don't know if it's like the 12th every time, but it's usually the best meteor shower of the year unless something special happens. But right now, people aren't even thinking about the meteor shower this year because everyone's concerned about the Great American Eclipse coming. So, the Meteor Queen. Well, we'll try that fish in a little bit. Let's talk to the mayor. Mike, do you know about meteor showers? They're tonight, Sprout. If you go to see them, just make sure you don't take my spot. I just blazed across my mind. I'm so excited about the meteor showers, I'll give you a present. It's a telescope. It's the first thing I think of when I think of meteor showers. Nothing says summer nights to me more than this. That's true. I don't ever recall seeing meteors in winter. That's just because you're not outside looking at the sky. It's always at summer when you're at the beach. We would always be at the beach around this week, so we always would see them. The music to this is very interesting. Do, 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 do. Go look this music up if you're, since I have it turned off. Go look this music up, the Meteor Shower from GameCube. It's very interesting. Huzzah! Oh my god, are you serious? It's a freaking tire. Is this from Gracie's car? Whatever. That was a waste of my time. Hey there, Sally, my best friend. I'm sorry you're over here by yourself. Meteors look so beautiful, like fiery fish in the sea of inky black darkness, don't you think? I never understood why. This goes the same with the moon viewing. Um, but they're always like so early. Like usually it's like 2 in the morning is the best chance to see this stuff, but it's always super early in the evening, like 6 o'clock is when this stuff starts. And I know they're trying to make it early so like you can actually go see it yourself in real life after, or if you're a kid you don't have to be up late. But it's like this will end at like 7 or 8 o'clock. It's a very short window. It's one thing if they left this like all night until like 4 in the morning, but you always got to remember to get on early for this stuff. So again, not much to it. The telescope is a normal furniture item in all the other Animal Crossings, so it's nothing special. But in this one, it's the only way to get that item, so it's technically a special item. Dun, 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 dun. Like you hear in this song, I hear a hint of the Animal Crossing Wild World fireworks festival in August music when that piano tune plays, but now it just goes to kind of like its Japanese sound music of the other versions, like of the other similar events. So, and then you walk away and the music changes, you know, that whole deal. All right, let's give these two things a quick donate, and that'll be a wrap on this episode. I might be getting back on in a bit to go hunt for the giant beetle, and then I might also try and get ourselves a tent model from them, which I'm not going to record because it's just me playing like silly little games. I mean, I should probably do an episode about it, but we'll see. The infamous mantis, it's almost too aware of us, like it's studying us. It's rather as if it were questioning our reason for existence. So graphic. Grisly little beasts. Alright. And I'll do an update soon on showing off you guys the museum. But I'm kind of getting back into Animal Crossing again. I wasn't like the most interesting game I was playing at the moment, but I'm kind of back into it, getting excited for fall. I'm just so excited for football season, man. I just cannot wait. Quite safe indeed. Alright, Sweet Fish is done. Nope. Truly. Okay. Why is he not talking fast? Thank you. Alright, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. I think the camper was over here. We can actually go run inside. I don't have an insane amount of money with me. Screw it. We'll make this a summer evening, a summer recording. We'll go in and we'll play a little bit and see if we get lucky on camera. Who is this? Nibbles. That's right. Oh, jeepers. I didn't know anyone was camping around here. How are you? My name's Nibbles. Was all ready to, you know, roll myself up in the old sleeping bag and turn in pretty soon. Camping's tiring. Yeah, you always go to bed right when the sun sets. Yes, canned food without a pull top. Tell me about it. Or an electrical opener. One of the best things about camping is trading cool camping tales with your fellow campers. Wild and crazy mountain climbing tales. Don't have any. Actually, I probably have a couple good ones I could tell. Done enough mountain climbing in my days, and good weather and bad. From the west coast to the east. So sometimes it's. Oh, here we go. We're going to play a game. Are you into it? Oh, yeah. So depending on the character's personality, it's kind of like the way they brought it back in New Leaf. Depends on the type of games that they play, the ones that they pick from. Some of them are much easier than others. Some of them are completely random and you have basically no hope. Some of them have patterns that if you figure them out, you can kind of figure out what the next time we play the game, like which card it'll be. Zerthik, when we were kids, made a big list of trying to figure out the patterns. Some of them we figured out were no patterns. Some of them have them. Some games are easy, some games are not. So it really depends on the villager. Um, so if we each have 4 cards start with, 2 of them match, 2 of them don't. This is not the best game and the easiest one to win, but it's definitely not the worst. Because it comes down to luck, but it kind of sort of has a pattern if I recall. So it's tricky because there's only 3 pounds. If I win, I can pick any of your items and keep it, which is not good because I have the telescope on me, even though I don't really care about the telescope. Usually you have to be careful when you're supposed to check your pockets so you don't have any like your valuable tools. Like you have too much, because sometimes they'll be like, I'll take all of your money. If you have 80,000 bells, that's no good. So that's what that junk is up there, because if you don't have a certain amount of money or a certain like items they can pick from in your pockets, you're not going to get them to ask you to play games. So that's why I have all that junk up there. So notice this is cheap because regardless she's going to get one of my items, but she either gets it for free or she'll trade me for something. But I already said yes, so we're kind of stuck. Let's hope we don't lose the telescope. First card. So we both didn't get one. Ugh. So wait, I thought you had to get 2 pairs. No! Gosh darn it! Lesson learned. I looked at my pocket. I'm like, oh, I don't have anything important on me except for the one item she wanted, which was the furniture item that she was probably going to pick anyway. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on Missy's character because I know she won't care about the telescope. I'm going to get on her character, go to the mayor, get the telescope, and then go back to her with my other collection of items and try to potentially win something. Because these are all the stuff I have up here. So, all right. I'm also going to go sell this stuff. And probably call it a quits for now. I think that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Lately I've just been doing episodes when there's stuff happening, but that's because that's the only really times I've been playing. But if I start playing some more when there's just a normal day, when we're talking to villagers or I'm fishing, I'll try and do that more. I just feel like that might just get boring sometimes for you guys. I don't know. I just feel like it's usually better off for you guys when I have stuff going on, especially if there's not something talking. If I was like live streaming, it'd be much better. But the frame rates are too crappy on this computer when I try and live stream from my capture device. We'll get a new computer one day, just not now. All right, I pick these up. Go plop this down. We didn't even take a look at the telescope. We'll take a look at it another episode. I'll have it in my house for you to see because it's a special item, so it'll give me HRA points. All right, this should be good enough for me to play a good couple of rounds of some games. Let's put this evening cicada in my house upstairs to get the perfect sound. And then the next time I will see you guys will be for... Actually, I forgot about Founders Day. Founders Day is coming up. Well, actually, the next episode will be when I complete the aerobics in a couple of days. I'll get the aerobics. We'll have an aerobics episode in the morning. And then I'll hopefully have like a tent model or a few other things around town to show up just to do some stuff around town. You can see all the days we've been at the aerobics. Although I got on that one Sunday, but I guess the aerobics aren't on Sundays. I don't remember that being a thing. So I think today was 12. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've done 11. So then 12, 13, 14. So the Wednesday the 16th, I'll be recording that, assuming I do every single day. And then Founders Day is on the 21st, and that's the day, just a small little holiday where the mayor's at the town and we get a model. That'll be our first model in a little bit we've got. And then it'll be, holy crap, it'll be September. And we'll have Labor Day, and then summer starts to end around here. And then next thing you know, it'll be fall, and we have all of these holidays and all these models, and then it'll be Christmas, and then it'll be snowing, and it'll be wonderful. Football season will be in full swing. All right, I think this is it now. I guess I didn't show you guys my basement. I showed you the upstairs and the middle room. I guess because I did get a few other extra items here. My Tokyo Tower is kind of neat. But nothing too crazy. All these things are just, I just got a lot of junk right now. I need to do a little cleanup, and I need to store some stuff in another house or sell it, and just, if it's reorderable, for whenever I do have more space. All right, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy meteor shower, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.